have 16 friends here. Welcome. So glad you guys are here. Ready to craft on this Saturday night. Let me know in the chat that you're here. Let's make sure I got the live chat. There we go. Hello. Yay. Sarah and Amy, Rita, Deborah. I see some names. And let's get you guys on my phone too. All right, very good. So hopefully you saw my little note last night. I was planning on going live here on YouTube at 9, and our daughter came home and invited us to go with her to a fundraiser concert. So that is why I changed plans to do my live tonight instead. So thank you for your flexibility. Glad that you guys are here. So we are getting into spring, I think, finally here in Michigan. As you guys are hopping on, if this is your first time watching a live here on YouTube, let me know. And of course, my regular watchers, if you see anything fishy, please feel free to take appropriate actions. And I think I have the camera set up so you guys can see pretty much everything I'm going to be doing, and you can see me. So what I wanted to do tonight, I still have a couple of these tablet stands. These are really, really nice. They're like an MDF wood type of of surface. They're from plaidonline.com. Okay, they're not that expensive. I want to say they're like $7 or $8. Oh, yay! A couple of people. This is your first live. Awesome. Welcome. And it does come in a nice gray washed kind of finish. It has the easel stand on the back. It also comes with a rope on the front if you wanted to hang it, but I figure if you wanted to hang it, you could just put a nail through the hole here. So I always remove that. And I have painted and stenciled these before. What I wanted to do today is I'm really loving, and I don't have it here with me, but on Facebook yesterday, I did a whiskey bottle, and I used some of these sunflower printables that I bought on Etsy. And then you print them yourself. I printed them on rice paper. So I printed some more of full sheets today, and I did, I will put the link in the description. But what I wanted to do is I printed two different ones that kind of leave some open space in the middle that then we're going to put a stencil on. And I have a few options that I wanted to have available, and we'll see what we want to use. So I'm going to start with this one down here, and I think you know, it's a little wider than the tablet stand, so you can kind of play around with where you want it. And I think I want to have it pretty much where these two flowers are. And then this one, you know what, do I want to? So these are two different papers, and they're not a repeating pattern, but I think, yeah, I think I'm going to go with my original like this, and maybe move this one over a little bit so that we've got the one. We'll see. I may just kind of slide everything over and have these over here and have this be more of just like the edge. We'll see. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to start working. All right, you guys had a gray dot. I don't think so. All right, that's just Mod Podge in a squeezy bottle, a condiment bottle from Dollar Tree. And I am going to come all the way down to the flat part here. Let's see. Make sure I go up high enough. Okay. So hope everyone had a great weekend so far. We have basketball on. Purdue won, yay. We do the bracket, but like only for fun. Like we don't bet on it or anything. Okay, now I'm going to take just a little bit of water and mist it on the back. I did not paint my surface, so it will have that gray color maybe coming through a little bit, but that's okay for the look I'm kind of wanting for this. All right. And spritzing the water helps minimize air bubbles, and it also allows you to slide your paper around a little bit. Okay, look how pretty that is already. Isn't that so gorgeous? So let me know. I don't know if I have the live replay set to stay after the live. So if you want the link for the printables, you can put that in the chat here, but you might have to come back and comment it after I'm done with the live. I will come back to and add it to the description. It's not the same link that I used for the Facebook ones yesterday. All right, so I am going to take the paper all the way up onto the handle part there. And I did already trim these so that they'll line up. I'm not going to overlap them. I'm going to butt them up right against each other. And I'm thinking that even though, oh, you can't even, yeah, this will be fine. Even though the pattern isn't exact right here, you can hardly tell that it's two different pieces. Ooh, I measured that perfect. All right, so we're gonna let this dry a little bit, and then we're going to just sand all the extra off the edges with our little sander. Isn't that gonna be so pretty? Oh wait, I forgot, I have one more piece I wanna do right here. One more little piece on this front edge, which you wouldn't have to do, but I thought I had a little piece left over from, what? Rita, where'd you go? Anyway, I thought why not put a little scrap piece that I had down here on the little rack part. So that'll be cute too. All right, so the rice paper is in my Amazon storefront. That's what I print on. All right. Is everybody still there? I'm not seeing any chat, maybe because you're watching. Okay, so my first choice of words that I want to put on is this stencil, Enjoy the Little Things. Not the flower, obviously, because we already have a lot going on here. This, oh, hell, Michigan. This stencil is currently out of stock, but it will be replenished. So if you don't have this one and you want it, just check and it'll be back. I liked how the words fit on here. So Enjoy the Little Things is an option. I pulled this one out, Honeybees and Flowers, please, just for the words again. It wouldn't fit as nice. I could just put it up towards the top, maybe. And then I have Grow in Grace, just the words. We would do like right down the middle. And then I also pulled out this 5x7. It's called Beauty Begins. It says, Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. I thought that one is kind of different. I don't know that I've ever even used that stencil. So what do you guys think? Beauty, grow, honeybees, or enjoy? Those are our 4. Enjoy, and we're just using the words. Enjoy the little things, beauty begins, growing grace, or honeybees. Those are our 4 options. I wasn't sure if I would have time, but I did also, my daughter was making chicken parmesan, and she used the last of the panko breadcrumbs, and I thought, hey, it's kind of a thicker cardboard. It's like a mini oatmeal container. So I thought, you know what, I could use this same printable and make something cute. One piece wraps pretty much perfectly around this. What would you guys use a container like this for? I see beauty, 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 beauty. You know what? We're going to do the beauty because I haven't used that one in a long time, and I think it'll be really nice right here in the middle. All right, so let me know, what would you guys use a container like this for? I have the lid. It's plastic. I could paint this, probably spray paint it. I won't spray paint it in here, but I have this color, which is what I used on the whiskey bottle. Hey, Amy. So we got multiple projects. I think I measured this and it was 6 3/4. So I'm kind of not stalling, but trying to fill the time while I wait for the rice paper here to dry enough to be able to sand the edges. All right, let's trim this. It's supposed to be, it's 6 3/4 is how tall my little container is. So I think I'll trim off the bottom here. So let's see, 6 3/4, and I'm going to trim the white edge off one end. Okay, there we go. So here's our piece we can use on the canister. Your kids' crayons. Oh, yes. That would be good. Brushes. Yeah, lots of things. Ooh, fresh flowers. Pens or markers, right? We just we like repurposing things that normally would just end up in the trash. And yeah, when it's something useful, like this is tall enough for, nope, not quite tall enough for these paintbrushes, but for sure pens, I like that idea. You could even make this into a gift container that you could gift something to someone. I just want to see. I want it to be straight on the bottom, obviously. Oh, that's going to be perfect. All right, well, should we start putting this on? I don't know that I'm going to spritz water on it. Don't know. I'm going to try it without. And I'm just going to put glue or the Mod Podge on a little bit at a time. What is going to happen here is it's going to start rolling away from me. And that'll make it a little more difficult. But I just am wanting to get it straight for the start. See, and I didn't. Maybe then I do need to spray it so I can move it around. Why do round things have to be difficult? Right? Okay. This is almost as thin as a napkin when it's wet. All right, that's better. That's going to be lined up. right, I'm gonna let that first little bit dry. Isn't this so pretty? The printables, I love them. All right. Oh, a Kleenex container, cookies, yes. All right, let's just finish drying this so we can move along in the process. The other thing that's cool about these tablet stands is even if you don't use it for that, it does have that hole in the top. You can hang it and use it like for a little shelf. I thought that would be cute too. Oh, he's perfect. He had perfectly clear, so he doesn't have to go back for 4 more years. Yay. Thank you for asking. Okay, that seems pretty good now. Now, the easiest way to clean up the edges is to take one of these little sanders and in a downward motion so that you don't rip the paper coming back. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Ta-da! And now this edge is perfectly clean to the shape of the tablet stand. And I'm going to do the same thing going all the way around. What I need to do here, though, because it's got this big curved part, is I just need to trim it a little bit. A little bit of Mod Podge in there, but that's okay. Can clean that off later. Sorry, it's making a lot of noise. Go. All right, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? The stand is from, let's see if I can show you the tag. All right. Is it backwards? www, I don't know if it's going to focus. www.plaidonline.com. That is where this is from. I want to say they're like $7, something like that. Okay, now for the hole, what I'm going to do is use a pokey tool. Nice if I could just kind of like outline. There we go. And then I'm going to get my little fingertip knife here, and I'm going to try to just gently cut around the inside of the hole. It's a little Mod Mod Podge there. Okay. Then you can always take some scissors and spin them around in there too. We're going to end up Mod Podging this whole thing so that we can stencil on it as well. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to put another light layer because if I put an adhesive stencil on this type of paper, there's a good chance that it's going to pull the paper up because it's kind of fragile paper. Rice paper is. So we're going to secure it down. And I'm going to get a clean brush. Now I don't want to rub this paper too much because it is printed on my inkjet printer. And even though it dried for a little while, I want to try to not have it run or smear. Which it tends to do if you rub too much. I still think it would look good anyway. Give it kind of a grungier farmhouse look. All right, let's do this up here. Okay, I think, kind of see if I got all of it. And I think so. Okay, what do you guys think so far? Isn't it pretty? And here's the back. If you wanted to give this as a gift, you could always like use a heat gun and get that tag off if you wanted, but I don't think it's necessary. You're welcome, Deborah. I hope this view is working okay for everyone. I think you're able to see everything that I'm doing. Thank you, Lynn. Now I did put in the description of this video a link to my link tree. And that gives you the links for my Amazon storefront where I have a lot of my tools, like the sander, like my trimmer I use to cut the paper. It also has my Magnolia website, which has this tool, the stencils that I'm going to show you in just a minute. It has the link for my Telegram. So if you don't know what that is, it's where you subscribe to that. And when I'm getting ready to go live, either on Facebook or YouTube, I send a message on Telegram. Ooh, this is feeling nice. I love this. Look how pretty. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit more. Oh, I hope I didn't wait too long and ruin my chances of this. It's probably because I need to mist it again. All right, let's just do a little bit at a time on here. Let's see, this is, I want to try to keep the bubbles out, which is why we missed the water on it. like I'm coming down just a little bit. Ooh. All right, I think we're almost there. Last little bit of Mod Podge. Right there on the edge. There we go. Isn't that nice? Let's do just a little bit here where the two pieces overlap. And then once that's dry, we can Mod Podge the whole thing. Okay, let's come back here. I think we decided we're using the Beauty Begins stencil. This is a 5x7 stencil. If you're not familiar with Magnolia Design Co. stencils, yeah, for sure, Deborah. I think that'd be pretty too for utensils. They are an adhesive mesh stencil. So when you remove it from the backing sheet, this side is sticky, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna fuzz it, which means we're just gonna get a little bit of fuzz from this tacky towel. If you don't have our tacky towel, you can use any household towel. I will say this is very handy because you can fuzz on the outside, and on the inside, you can quick dry your stencils after you clean them. And we just clean our stencils with cool water to remove the chalk paste. This one's pretty sticky, and I don't want it to pull up the Mod Podge, which is pretty dry, but I think I might blast it one more quick time with the, just right here in the middle where we're going to put the stencil. Can any of my regular watchers guess what color I'm going to do the stencil? Let's see in the comments. Looking at this, the colors, what color am I going to do the stencil? Who's going to be the first one to say it? Nope, not black. Yes, Rita got it. Glittering copper. I don't think white would show up because we got a lot of browns in here, and you guys will see once I do the glittering copper, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that was the right color. Okay, I don't want to do this all the way at the top. I'm gonna come down just a tiny bit, and I'm gonna do my other trick where I'm gonna fold it in half, sticky side out, and just give it a little pinch so I can see where the middle is. And then I can kind of line that up with this hole. There we go. Now you guys can see. With this hole here, I can line up my little mark I made. And if you really want to make sure it's in the middle, you can just measure out to the edge. Yep, that is pretty good. So I'm going to press it down now, because everywhere that you can see through the words, that's where our chalk paste is going to go onto our paper that we Mod Podged. Yes. So this is, I mean, the label's not even on here anymore, but this is printable rice paper. I got it from Amazon. I believe it's in my Amazon store if you go to that link. And hi Paige. And yes, you can print your own rice paper. So I purchased, you know, downloadable rice paper printing, whatever you want to call it, images on Etsy. And then when you buy it, you download it on your computer and then you can print it whenever you want it. You can print one page, you can print multiples. It's awesome. Okay, so we're just spreading a little bit of this chalk paste over the mesh of the stencils, one stencil. And the chalk paste is going through the little holes of the mesh down onto the paper. I don't want it to go over too much because I don't want it to get blurry by going under the stencil. Now I'm just scraping off any extra. You really use very little each time. Then we're going to peel and reveal. That is beautiful. I love that it's kind of camouflaged in there a little bit. Now it will darken up a little bit more when it dries, but I just think that is beautiful. Yes, I love sunflowers. Deborah, you're funny. Oh, you definitely should contact the shop that you ordered it from. They should be able to help you. I really like that you have to get kind of close to the words to see what this says. Hi, Alyssa. Lisa. What do we think? Trying to angle it so the glare allows you to read it. I love it. This is going to go in my craft show. Now, because I stenciled on this, I am going to need to spray seal it one more time so that it doesn't come off. Oh no, Dusty, is it not listed? Is Beauty Begins not listed on our website? If you check for me. It's one that might be coming back this week if it's not available. We have so many good stencils though that would work for in the middle. Like I said, this is the one I was planning on using, Enjoy the Little Things. It's currently not available, but it will be back in stock. It's one that they maybe just ran low and need to replenish the stock of it. Okay, so let's come back to our little canister. So this was our panko breadcrumb canister. It's going to take a little bit to dry because unlike this, which was wood, it's cardboard. So it's probably going to need a little bit of time to dry. But look at how pretty these two could be together. You could take some, let's see, what do I have? I have some kind of neutral colors of ribbon here. I've been using this one a lot. This one would be, if you didn't want to put the lid on, you could take this lacy ribbon and just go around the top edge. That would be really pretty, I think. Or any other type of ribbon and make it all decorative. You could probably do that. I wonder if I spray paint this and then attach the ribbon around the edge of the lid would go down and then you'd have that decorative when it's closed. Kind of pretty. Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought we were going to get through without it. It's not on the website. Okay, shoot. I did not mean to use a stencil that wasn't available. There are lots of stencils. So what you could do is go on the website and just look for any that have wordings that you like. And I know we're going to be having a bunch of stencils are going to be re-released this coming Wednesday. A lot of the retired Faith ones. And I don't know if that is one of them, but I could definitely check. And whoops, sorry, got another one. But anyway, you can do this idea with any of the stencils. So I'm pretty excited with how this turned out, and probably will get this. Yeah, Amy, is it on there? I did, but I didn't memorize it. Is Beauty Begins on there, on that list? I don't know if you're able to check for me. It's not. Okay. So hopefully it'll come, but we do have lots of other stencils that would be great on this. Remember again, when the live is done, if you want links for the paper, the stencil, what else were we talking about? The tablet stand itself, let me know in the comments after the live is done. I'll be sure to get those to you. All right. Well, thanks so much, everybody. Have a wonderful Sunday tomorrow. And I will be back on Monday night with a new DIY video and then more lives during the week. So yes, thank you, Rita. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Thanks so much for being here. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please take a minute, subscribe, hit the bell, and set your notifications. So YouTube should let you know whenever I'm going live or upload a new video. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Take care.